Good morning, everybody. I'm Eli Juicy Jones. It's Saturday morning, and it's time for VapeAM. We're gonna sit up, hang out, have a cup of coffee, and talk to a few friends, chat with you, and vape, and have a great Saturday morning. I hope you have a cup of coffee. I've got one right here. Ooh. So stick around. This is gonna be fun. Let me find my button. It's VapeAM, Saturday morning. I had a waffle. I hope you're having a great morning on VapeAM today, Saturday. Good morning, all of you. I think you may recognize the old layout that I used to use down there. I think the logo's kind of big up there. I hope you're having a great morning. I am Eli Juicy Jones, and this is Orbital Vaping Headquarters, Juicy Jones HQ on Instagram, and here on YouTube, Juicy Jones on Twitter. And be sure to click like and subscribe if you want to see these shows, and click on the bell icon because it will give you a little notification. Let's try to get the chat up. Today, what I have planned is just to sit here and chat with you for a little while. I'm so excited. We did the show an hour early today. It's 7 o'clock Pacific instead of 8 o'clock Pacific. And I did that because my brother's in town, and I'm super excited. And we're going to go out to breakfast here in a second. So I just want to make sure I don't miss him or anything. So let me see if I can get my event there. There we go. Now let me see if this works. I think it might have picked the wrong typeface. I don't think I wanted Rosewell. I think Rockwell. There we go. Look, there's your chat. So there's our YouTube chat. I want to thank everybody who tuned in. Jason, Mark, Michaela, Weird Will, Fumogino, Stuart, everybody. You guys all say hello. Let's hope that this thing refreshes as we go. Weird Will says, heard nice things about Barista Brew. That's absolutely true. Yum. In fact, I have some Barista Brew right here. That's weird that you mentioned it. Who mentioned Barista Brew? Was that in your sample box, Michaela? Because let's go down to the desk here and I'll show you. I can at least turn on the thing. The bottom camera. This is the maple bar donut, and it's yummy. One of these smells a little bit like pee, and my girlfriend won't let me vape it, and that's the problem, but they are delicious. My favorite is the maple bar donut, and I think the praline one is the one that smells a little bit like pee. I don't know. It has something to do with, maybe it's the maple bar one. I forget. I'm afraid to vape it right this very second, although I'm going to. Ha ha ha. Because she isn't quite up yet. There is nothing left of that. What was that? I can't even taste that anymore. Bad hose. Huh. Can't even taste it. You guys tell me what you're vaping. Tell me where you're at. I know where most of you are at right now already. And what I want to do is I want to encourage everyone to fill out the flavor survey. Click on the description down there on the More Info button. And on More Info, click on the little thing. There's a link there. That is a survey by Dr. Farsalinos and Dr. Poros over in Greece. And it is a legitimate anonymous survey. We'll only take a few minutes of your time. Answer all the questions. And please do that because they are trying to gather data. Because there is some madness spreading around the world about flavors of e-liquid being bad. So they're trying to gather some scientific evidence to go be able to refute this. We all know that it's silly, but for some reason, crazy people have taken over the world and everything has to be relitigated all the way back to the Stone Age, just so we can make sure we have no governments, which is insanity. There is my buddy Fumogino, vaping on his own juice out of his Cheetah 2 in the Vopo A1. Dude, Cheetah 2. Fumogino and I are in the Cheetah 2 club. Love my Cheetah 2. Why isn't my Cheetah 2 on my desk? Because I broke the last O-ring. That's why. Plain and simple. That's the only problem with the Cheetah 2 is that it is an O-ring murderer, but it is some of the best flavor, smoothest airflow, biggest deck, easy to build on. He could go on. I could go on. I did a video about it. Make sure you watch it. Really like that one. Really hope all you guys are having a nice Saturday, even though I just banged the microphone. Fumogino says it's his favorite RDA so far. Let me see if I can find mine. It's over here in my Hall of Fame somewhere. It's over there in my faves somewhere. I'm not sure. Whoa, I went way out of focus. Hi. Hey there. What do we have down here in the desk? What am I working on right now? I've got a bottle of this delicious, 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 delicious banana cannoli. You guys want to see an even weirder view? What do you think of that? Hi. Delicious, 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 delicious banana cannoli by Van Gogh Vapes. I'm vaping on my Pulse 24 with my Dreamer by Tenacious Texas Vapes. This thing is absolutely fantastic. It's great. 2700 Mac. And I've got the squonker on it now, so it's making my batteries dirty. Don't be me. Don't vape like me. Replace your pins with the correct pins. And don't constantly have to clean your batteries and risk that, the mess. Be yourself. So yummy. I want to remind you guys to use the Juicy Jones HQ discount at VanGoVapes.com if you guys go over there and buy this stuff, because you get a discount there. It's good. And the U.S. prices are much, much better than the American ones. Don't be daunted by the Canadian prices. The U.S. prices are regular prices for regular vape like you'd buy anywhere. I love how that looks. Doesn't that just look fantastic? Really killer. Another thing I've been vaping on is my Cali here on this, and I'm kind of sad because I got to send this in again. I'm going to get it replaced this time because the button is stuck. So you'll notice that there are batteries in there, but this thing will not turn on. Oh, look, it turned on. Oh, so it took a couple of days. It took a whole day. In fact, I was just about to put this into a bag and mail it to iJoy, and she sent me out another one, and I'm going to send this back to him anyway, because what happened was I was using the Cali, and if you guys recall, I just got this back a week ago because the button broke. I was using the Cali, and I looked down, and it was auto-firing. It just would not stop. Does it say no atomizer? Yeah, there we go. And for some reason, it stopped firing, and then it would never turn on. I replaced the batteries 2 or 3 times, tried pressing the button a lot. Now it sat overnight, and it must have figured out that its batteries were reset, or the electronics reset or something. So anyway, there's something going on with this one. I think this particular one is probably a lemon, but this is my favorite mod. This is the dual 2700 Capo 216. I absolutely love this thing. I worship this thing. I carry it everywhere, do everything with it, and I love it. I think I may actually wait until they get the new one here to send this back. I use this thing that much. I use it all the time. It's absolutely fantastic. Tony, hey, what's going on? Hey, Jeremy Fuchs, nice to see you. He's got his Admiral mech with the obelisk RDA. Stifler's mom. That's good. I got some Stifler's mom right down there. Unfortunately, it's not the kind of Stifler's mom that it's not any good anymore for some reason. These bottles that I got, which makes me kind of sad. And they've been sitting there for a long time. Hey, Tom King, great to see you. Super great to see you. And so check this out. Pretty soon, I'm going to have my white model Capo 216, which will be super cool. So these will all be white, and I will be so stoked they will look cool, and they'll all match. And I think, like, oh, that's one thing I forgot to ask is Jeremy Fuchs, what happened with the drip tips? Because I was going to get a purple drip tip to go with this guy, but instead I'm going to just put it with one of these, like, good ones. Like, probably with either this guy or with this guy, which the Kylan Mini is pretty darn good. One of those. I may take this off of here. Maybe I'll go this way today. We're going out to breakfast. I love this banana cannoli. It's so delicious. This triple has the worst door ever, so unfortunately that's out of the picture. There is another triple coming from Boxer. They announced this months and months ago, actually. David Harm says, yawn coffee. I hear that. I hear you, buddy. I am now drinking coffee as we speak. Yum. I hope you guys are having a nice morning. Ooh, Jeremy Fuchs has been working on the drip tips. That is so awesome. I'm so excited. Hi, Tony. Yeah, I forgot about the drip tips until like maybe just then. In fact, what reminded me was this drip tip here. I saw it this morning, And I guess it was smart of me to leave it out, but it reminded me of what you were talking about. You were talking about doing something that's pretty similar, except that the blanks that you bought were super cool. They weren't this brown stuff. It was they were white, purple and white, which is so cool. That is so awesome. I want to remind all of y'all to join us on Discord if you haven't already. There's a link in the description down there, right below the link for filling out your flavor survey, which you guys should do definitely. And in Discord, we chat constantly. There's a private chat there. You guys can chat with me all the time. There's Ems, there's Ed, there's Dr. Dolphy, Jason Coilen 10, Folding Laundry, really enjoying its new Pulse kit. I'm going to just heart that. And it's great to see everybody in there. Oh, Jason Kennedy, I'm so sad and sorry that you had some deaths in the family this week. That's awful. I really apologize for that, and I feel for you. That's awful. That is terrible. My condolences. Oops, my condolences go out to you, definitely. In fact, there is some good news here, is that I'm going to go on vacation in September. We're going back to Dallas, and it'll be my first time back there in almost 20 years, except for a funeral. Hey, there's Brian McDaniel. Hey, what's up, BK Mac Daddy? That's our old friend. Everybody say hello there. There he is right there. Bam! Brian is so great. We were just chatting this morning. He has a Craigslist post for some of his old vape gear. You guys click on that thing, and he'll post it into the Discord, I'm sure, and he has it on Twitter, too. So he'll post his Twitter name on Discord. You guys go check that out. And he's selling a whole bunch of clones and stuff, but there's also, and which are all good, too, like a couple of simple ones and some good ones, and some... my favorite was the Lazy Vapers box mod. Really nice. I'm not going to acquire any more new mods here in the near future, but I was certainly tempted. So you should too. Yeah, so sorry for that. So tell me, you guys, what is your favorite cannoli then? You know what I've noticed is that cannoli came in, went away, and came back. And actually, I don't think it was cannoli. I should rephrase this. What are your favorite dessert vapes? Because I think it's dessert. I think dessert is back. I think something happened so that, I don't know what it is. I think maybe people are tired. I don't know. I know that people are always, they love their fruit vapes more than their dessert vapes. So I know that I'm kind of in the minority, but we just reviewed the Van Gogh Vapes Candy Lane line, which I absolutely adore these. These are great, and they're like candy fruit vapes, which I normally just hate those. I can't believe I love them. And so I just want to know what you guys think. Cannoli, what is a cannoli? A cannoli is a little wound up cream cheese or mascarpone pastry shell from Italy, and they can have various things in them, like banana or pralines or nuts or whatever you want. I looked up the Wikipedia entry for you, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Come on there. A cannoli. A singular tube-shaped fried pastry dough filled with sweet, creamy filling, usually containing ricotta. There you go. Usually containing ricotta. So it could be a variety of things. And so this is a banana cannoli, and ooh, it's yummy. I love it. Oops, here we go. David Harms is vaping blueberry churro. That sounds really good, David. In fact, I have another one here that's a churro. And this is one of the revamped ones from Zing, the bakery line. If you guys recall, this used to be in the International Delights line. They just moved it over to the bakery line, so it fits more in with banana cannoli and the tiramisu and stuff. Maybe I should be vaping on that. I love the churros. But blueberry churros sounds good. I don't have it sitting right here in my desk, but the new love of my life is the blueberry donut from Van Gogh Vapes. And I'm so frightened of it right now because I have only a 120 of it and it will be gone so fast. I'm not kidding. If left to my own devices, I will only vape that. It is so good, y'all. I'm serious. The blueberry donut is so good. James Fluffer. Is that Michaela? Michaela, is James Fluffer a vape? Donut custard by Royal. That sounds good. I'm so sorry to hear that sad story, Jason Kennedy. Brian McDaniel, BK MacDaddy, All Day Vape. Carnival by Fivefold Vapor. Yeah. Bluebell. Vanilla ice cream wrapped in cake batter. That sounds really good. Bluebell, I know what that is. It's delicious Texas ice cream. Blueberry muffin from Swag. Pistachio ice cream. Good bakeries. Jason Kennedy, definitely. If you want bakeries, my favorite ones are the Van Gogh vapes ones. I know I sound like a shill, but they are definitely the most delicious. Don't forget to use the code, though, because you'll save 5%. Fumagino, the one I made cannoli. That's right. That's right. You made your own cannoli. And you can't name it Cannoli B1, unfortunately. That's been taken. I can't believe it. I saw that name, and I was like, wow. Brozovic sent me some Cannoli B1. It was either Brozovic or Rich Jaw. Rich Jaw and Brozovic both sent me amazing juice. And one of them was the Brad's Brew, which is right here. And the other one was the Cannoli B1. So I love them both. The Brad's Brew, yummy. Cannoli B1. I forget. I think Brozovic sent the cannoli, and Rich sent the yummy B1. I think. They'll remind me. Oh yeah, Fluffer's good. From James at Liquid Sky. Hey Henrik. Great to see you. Hey, everybody joined. It's awesome to see all y'all. Yeah, so on my desk is a pretty boring layout of stuff here. I haven't been too relentlessly excited, but this is what I've been vaping this week. Mainly this. You guys saw Wednesday. We put these coils on there from Sub-Ohm Sapper. Honestly, I should have re-wicked these because this thing auto-fired. Oh my god, look at the Texas Tough. Texas Tough is so amazing. It isn't even dirty. And that auto-fired for a long time, guys. I was like, oh my god. Wow. Well, never mind. I guess it's okay. I do want to trim a little bit out of there. I'll do that with y'all's supervision here. This has banana cannoli in it right now. You see how this is too much wick? So, and you know what? I can actually smell. It doesn't look burned, but it smells burned. So we're taking this out together. Just put it right there in the trash can. Grab a new paper towel. Bye, Brian. It's great to see you, man. It's super great to see you. Here we go. Let's see. Did I turn it off? Oh, look, it stopped working. Yeah, this is going back to the shop. That button has to be broken. It's back on now, though. And they're firing evenly. Blow out your birthday candle. And you know that we always use Texas Tough. Boom! Quick wicks, juicy wicks. Love this stuff. Those coils are from our friend Sub-Ohm Sapper, Rob Lee, and they are fantastic. I'm just taking an amount of this. Right now it's too hot. Universal cure for that is just to run these through there and take some of the heat into the device. This will iron it out. Something fierce. Because it's so hot. Alright, so we're going to have some new wicks on these. And that'll be a relief. I didn't think it was too bad until I started getting in there poking around in it. But then again, it hasn't been working. I used it there as a dripper. I love this as a dripper. The thing works fantastically. It's just that once you have a dual 2700 squonk, it's hard to switch to anything else. It's been my experience. Michaela, did I drop it? No, in fact, I haven't dropped this thing barely at all, to be honest. A couple of times just to the carpet. But this one's miraculously survived any kind of super bad rough handling, even though I do manhandle it and carry it around constantly. Maybe one of the reasons is that this one doesn't, it has, you know, it's wide based. It doesn't ever knock over accidentally. So that's kind of nice. Maybe that's why. The design is like the Wismac, which you guys know is very, you know, oval shaped at the bottom, a little sort of triangular or pyramidal. Alright. Just a little more. Less is more. Gonna make sure I get all these little tiny clippings of cotton into the trash can because my dog loves them so much. Hi, Uber Vapes. Great to see you. Just building, doing nothing, hanging out. Tell us what you're vaping on. Tell us where you're at. Fill out the flavor survey. Click in the description, please. And fill that thing out. Take a few minutes. Do that. It's a personal favor to me. Everyone, do that. This thing is great. Here comes the sun. I'm just going to clear out the middle there a little bit. That's what I was struggling with the last time. Ah, it's a little bit more symmetrical now, yeah. You can just get in there with your tool and scrape the ends around as long as they stay pretty straight. Yep, that's banana cannoli, all right. Banana cannoli. Oh, it's getting there. And where is it? There's my bottle. Ooh, Uber Vape says he's vaping on shortcake. That sounds delicious. Delicious. I'm just putting a little bit of e-liquid into the coil itself and then just pulsing it for, I mean, heck, not even a half a second, really, about 55 watts. I'm just trying to get some of the circulation moving because I'm impatient. But it's working well. These are getting well saturated. Still probably a little bit more cotton in there than I want. I want a little less. I don't like it sitting around inside there. But we're doing just fine. This is going to look and perform very well. Oh, yikes. I need to mute here in a second because I'm going to sneeze something fierce. More juice. Those coils are from Sub-Ohm Sapper, and they are just great. They're 28, 36 Claptons. Those little 36s are really nice. Let's get back up to the top up here. Oh, thanks for talking about my cute dog. You guys are so cute. We've already been out, done our deeds in the morning, out walked. She and I, oh, just hit the microphone again. And it was nice. So I'm taking my coffee now. Oh, yeah. Jason Kennedy says they have 3 dogs. That's great. Michaela has 2 right now. So great. Oh, man, she's talking about paper towels. That is so interesting, too, because our dog, she is so fixated on eating napkins and Kleenex and paper towels and that kind of stuff. None of my other dogs have been so fixated like her. A lot of them liked it. But, for example, she'll flat out eat the stuff or any kind of stuffing. My dog, Pinball, would just chew up his animals and pull the stuffing out and spit it out. So there'd be a pile of stuffing next to the animal, and he would just sit there and gnaw on the snake or whatever for a year if you just kept washing it. And Sadie will eat the insides. And I'm like, oh, yuck. Silly dog. Oh, that banana cannoli is so good. Oh. It has just a very slight banana taste. It smells a lot like banana out of the bottle. Oh, excuse me. I think I accidentally clicked the wrong mute. Please forgive me. It smells like banana, and immediately like a little banana, and then the cannoli taste is a kind of cheesy pastry taste. Oh. That is good. That's got a very sweet little tongue finish. Just very sweet. Oh, that's good. Mitch is asking if I realized all my juices were bad and I weren't going to get anything in the mail, what would I go out and buy? I would buy Van Gogh, probably, if I could. They sell it right here in town. If not, I would try to get some from my buddy out on the peninsula at Good Juice Vapes, which is fantastic. He has a good shop vape called Good Juice, and I love it. Latiza is the name of his line. It's fantastic. And if I went to, the thing is, I don't really dig most of the mainstream vapes. I tell you, whatever they sell at Beyond Vape, usually I'm not super stoked. I don't know if they carry Van Gogh, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of most of the big mainstream vapes. That's the truth. Vape juices, anyway. Like, I've got a whole bunch of the TVL stuff. Can't stand it. Oh, I need to go on Do Not Disturb. Why didn't I think of that last time? Let me just do that now. Turn on Do Not Disturb.
Awesome. We've enabled Do Not Disturb.
Why did she talk? That's silly. Hey, Esteban Murillo. It's great to see you. Michaela says her little puppy Neva eats everything. Naughty. Oh, I can't say it though. Hey, Todd Wester, it's great to see you. Absolutely fantastic to see you. Good morning to everybody. We're just hanging out here this morning. I wanted to encourage everyone to go and click on that link in my bio and fill out the flavor survey. That's all I want anyone to do is fill out the flavor survey, please. Fill out the flavor survey. And that is going to help Dr. Farsalinos and Dr. Poulos gather information about the preferences and the uses and our attitudes towards flavors as vapors. And it is, they have no outcome in mind, but they're trying, I think, to create some science to back up our hypothesis that creating yummy flavors does not encourage young people to vape. And it is a key part of the quitting experience to have flavors available to us. Oh, and I should mention that U.S. vapors only. But thank you, Dr. Dolphy. That's so nice of you. Of course, it is a U.S. thing, and these guys do research all the time, and there are other surveys to do. This one is just one that they've indicated that is important, and it is for U.S. vapors. Part of this is that in the U.S. there is a madness at work here that is making people, believe this insane fake news that says that vaping yummy flavors is somehow corrupting the minds and hearts of young people. And even today, Michaela was telling me about something she saw on television that was some asshole kid on there calling vape smoke, first of all, and just reinforcing this stereotype. That's all I'll say. I don't really want to just describe it exactly. But anyway, he's a dork. Hey, Chili Dog, great to see you. Nice to see you. Bonjour, monsieur. Yeah, we got 3D chat. Where they finally fixed this? I don't know if you guys remember, but I had this about a year ago, but they finally fixed it. It actually works now. Hey, Ford F-150 Angelo, great to see you. I'm sorry, I almost missed your comment there. Really great to see you. Yeah, we're just hanging out. Today, we're doing a slightly early, slightly quick show because my brother is in town just for a day. He's going to show up here in a few minutes, and then we're going to go to breakfast all together as a family super early. So anyway, I just wanted to get this done and make sure that I had some time with y'all. And also, he has to be at the airport so early that I had to move it. It's great to see all of y'all. Thank you. Oh, so my back hurts. That's always the case. You guys are never wondering because I say it over and over. But here's what we're vaping today. These guys. I really like the Ken CRTA. I really like this thing. It just works. This thing just works. It has not done anything except for just work the entire time I've had it. And it's got a traditional old school design and it just works. And this is the most fantastic RDA that we've seen since the Goon. And it also just works. Has the easiest to build on deck imaginable. Works great with squonking. Has a huge squonk pin. Let me just show you guys the squonk pin on this thing. You can see all the way up through that. It's just crazy. I love that. And this huge squonk bin makes it drain fast. That's the key. Drain faster anyway. And interestingly enough, you know, I want to show you guys, this is discolored now over time. I'll just wipe this off so you can see it in its own color. Oh, Tal, we're nowhere near Bess. Well, we are actually pretty near Bess, but we're going to go up to Skillet. That's the plan. He also formerly lived here, I should say. And look at that. You see, I noticed that Brady hadn't noticed this, but this does happen. Let me just focus this up here. Come on, Mr. Camera. Come on, Mr. Camera. I said focus. Well, I don't care, whatever. But you'll notice that there's some discoloration. That is just from my coils being hot. So that's going to happen to you. I'm not sure I care very much. I mean, it looks broken in, and the discoloration just from vaping e-liquid also just gives it a kind of a sheen and patina. So it's cool. The whole thing's frosted. So anyway, I just noticed that the other day. You can see it's happening on the side here just a little bit as well. Although that's more recent. I looked at this real good a couple of days ago. So depending on how close you keep your coils to the side, that may or may not happen. This thing is so great. It has so much room, so much space. There's still look how much space is in that thing. So much space. I absolutely adore the Cali so much. I think so. Hey, Dennis Reimer, great to see you. That's so good. What builds do I prefer in the Kenzie? I haven't had the same luck. Dylan, on this Kenzie, I have a 0.15 dual coil Clapton in here. Watch my video, because I've replaced this maybe 2 more times with exactly the same build. It's on that video, and I don't have a link for you right this very second, but it's just in my list. It's one of the recent ones, and I really like this thing, and it works really well. So maybe the build is working. Maybe I got a magic build. That happens. I haven't tried other ones. Maybe there's some little thing I did when I wicked it. Maybe I did the little thing that just worked, and that's what's got you screwed up. I don't know, but I'm interested. Let me know what you find out, because I actually really like the Kenzie. The Kenzie has been really low maintenance, and I open it up and tweak it and close it and open it up and tweak it and close it a lot, and it has not been a lot of trouble. So I'm interested in what you say. Hey, Julie LeBlanc, it's great to see you. Shabbat Shalom. It's great to see you. Julie LeBlanc is one of our friends. Dylan Carroll says, it was one of his first RTAs. I think I built it too high. And this, yeah, maybe you did. I don't know. Let me check out where I've got my, let me open it up here. Oops, knocked over my, I'm knocking everything over on the desk. I'll just grab this and pull it out. So those are filthy. Oh my God, look how dirty that is. That's like a week of me not even touching this thing. So look where I'm at. I'm down below the post. I'm even with the top of the posts. So I'm not sure where you're at. And I am inside, just inside. Obviously, so are you, duh, because you have to be inside or you'd be touching the sides. So, and what do I have there? I've got a 5-wrap Clapton. Yeah, check out my video, because it's got one just like this, but a lot cleaner and less gross. Because that is gross. I've been carrying this around all week. That is so funny. They get disgusting. So before I leave today, I'll give that a clean out. It's a little embarrassing. I shouldn't be vaping with all those particulates and stuff in there. And neither should you, but hey, we're all humans. And this is about harm reduction. So, but I will pop that open and change the wicks, clean it up, put it back together, and then that'll be great. Still, vaping on, just like we did with this. We did the exact same thing. Oh, Dylan Carroll, resistance. No, that's good. 0.14. Yeah, you may have. This one doesn't mind vaping at 70 watts at a 0.15 with the dual coils that you just saw. It does, and you know how a lot of RTAs don't like that. And a lot of RTAs are built for like a lot of juice flow, but don't actually do that great a job. with keeping the airflow isolated. And this one does. It does a good job. That little grating gives it that little extra piece of surface tension, I think, that lets it vape at 70, 75 watts. It's impressive. I can't go up to 100, but I've been vaping at 75 watts a lot on this thing. I usually come down from 80, 85 because it's too much. It doesn't really keep up. That's a very good joke, Heinrich Hansen. Absolutely. You nailed it there, buddy. Yeah, man, try a 0.15. Seriously. Try to hit that little 0.15 thing, because I think about 75 watts. I think the juice flow slit and the airflow, the restricted airflow, I think they hit a sweet spot, because that is a good vape. And the flavor is good. And I've got the big tank on there, so I get a little more longevity out of it. I'm glad we had this discussion, actually, because I like this thing. I want all of you guys to get one of these. They're really cheap. It's yet another good RTA. Don't run out and throw away your favorite RTA. But these aren't very expensive. Oh, there it is. I think that's our curtain call at 7:45. Try the OBS Creus 2 dual coil. It's an awesome vape. Thank you, Andrew Law. I am interested in that. And I thought somebody was sending me that, but I don't think I've got it yet. Maybe they aren't, and I'll have to double check, but thanks for reminding me. Look what it is. It's 7:45. I'm not sure when I got started, but we're supposed to be at the restaurant at 8 o'clock, which is early as heck. So I got to wrap this up. I love all of you. Thank you for tolerating me having a shorter show and just having a hangout and talking with me. This is really fun. And Dylan Carroll, absolutely. Make sure that you click on the Discord link down there and join us, and you can share all that information with us. That app is a Discord. It's just chat, and it works on mobile. It works on desktop, Unix, Mac, Windows, everything. And it's like a private version of Facebook. This is not all noisy, but we're there. And so anybody who wants to join us is welcome. Click on the link down there and click like and subscribe down there, and make sure you click on the little bell icon, because if you click on the bell, you'll get notifications for the live shows. I am Eli Juicy Jones. This is Orbital Vaping Headquarters, and this has been VapeAM. This is episode number 151. We've been here for 3 years, coming up in July, which is pretty exciting. Don't forget, we're going to be at the West Coast Vape Expo. And for those of you at the Vape Show in the UK right now, hello. And we're going to be hopefully talking to our friend Jim Bactration about that in the next couple of weeks. So, love all you guys. You guys are great. Thanks for all the well wishes up here. And let's vape out. Let's do this thing. Should I make sure I've got a vape? Thank you. Did I do it?